Welcome back. A man suspected of murdering his mother and grandmother in Etobicoke last summer has been arrested.
A senior police source confirms to CP24 34-year-old Joseph Ayala was taken into custody today. This is after nearly a year on the run. He was wanted on 2 charges of second-degree murder.
Ayala is accused of murdering his 60-year-old mother, and 82-year-old grandmother, identified as Sharon and Colleen Fraser, in a home on Silvercrest Avenue last August. Their bodies were found after police responded to the home for a wellness check, prompting a massive manhunt in the following days.
Right now, let's turn to CP24's crime analyst Steve Ryan for a closer look into this investigation. Steve, we know that this took 11 months. He was arrested today. Let's go over this timeline. Exactly when was he arrested today, and how did you find out?
So my information was that just before 2 o'clock this afternoon, Ayala was arrested in the Alderwood area near the home, near Browns Line and Evans. So that call came to me through somebody in the community. I reached out to Beatrice Faisman. Of course, has got plenty of police sources, provided that information to her. She confirmed that with her police sources. So we got the story and we're able to go with it. So it is big news. The police had been looking for Ayala for just about a year, and now they have him in custody where he can face those 2 very serious charges they're accusing him of, which are 2 counts of a second-degree murder.
Just a horrible story, Steve, and many of us were reporting the day that the details came to light, that we learned of these murders, and then there was a manhunt that followed. Why do you think it took police 11 months to find this man?
Well, it's a big world, so it is hard if somebody does not want to be found. It's hard to find them. And if they don't use a cell phone often, or they don't use a bank card, or they may not have a job, if you have no digital footprint, it really is hard to track somebody down. And oftentimes when somebody is wanted, and whether they're hiding on purpose or they're just choosing to stay not out in the open, you surface, and at some point in time, people do surface who are wanted by the police, and it appears as though that's what's happened in this case.
Okay, Steve, let's back up. 11 months ago when this happened, you were in the community doing live coverage.
Yeah, I was, and I can tell you that Alderwood community was just rocked by the news. They loved the mom, they loved the grandmom, and they had kind words to say about Joseph Ayala as well. So it was shortly thereafter the police attended that call and discovered those 2 lifeless bodies that they took out 2 arrest warrants for his arrest, and they were actively looking for him ever since that August night of 2024, and they just couldn't find him.
And we have to remind our viewers that the call came in as a wellness check. What does that say about how much mental health may have played a role in this?
Yes, nothing has been confirmed, but we certainly had several reports saying that Joseph Ayala had mental health challenges. Another family member was trying to get a hold of the couple in the house, mom and or grandma, and they couldn't get any response from them. They called the police to go do a wellness check, and those wellness checks sometimes are never good when the cops go through the front doors. And when the police went through the front doors, breached the home to see what was going on inside, that's when they found the discovery of the 2 bodies.
And this man has now been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder in connection with the killings of his mom and grandma.
Yeah, that's right. The police have charged him with 1 count of each, accusing him of killing both his mom and his grandmother. Allegations, of course, not proven in court, but nonetheless, they're very serious.
See, before you called Beatrice, you received a phone call from the community. Let's talk about the importance of that and the bigger message for people.
Well, the more eyes, the better, whether you're reporting a story or you're in law enforcement. So somebody in the community who was familiar with Ayala saw the arrest, felt it important to contact us to provide us with the information. But of course, as you guys know, as senior experienced journalists, you need a second source. So I reached out to Beatrice, who then was able to confirm that information. But keen eyes in the community help in many different ways, not only with law enforcement, but certainly in this job as well.
Yeah, those tips always help. Steve Ryan, live in studio. Thanks for your insight as always, Steve. We appreciate this.